as we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Tigers will kick this away to start us off. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. On the ground, it's Edwards. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
Moves out of the pocket. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Here's the second down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle with Smith. It's a nice gain. Move the football up to the 27.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up into the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage. Not giving this back anywhere to go. And they keep him short of the first down.
Now it's second down here. Caught in the backfield. It's Smith. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He has his off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on third down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Pressure is coming. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Some hard running there through a tackle.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Tailback takes the handoff again. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
To the air, it's St. Clair. Throws to the tight end. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Zips it down the middle. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You can throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. The junior trying to take his shot, but overthrows his man.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. And that's a third straight misfire.
Now they're putting themselves in these third and long situations, and it's simply not a recipe for success. They can't keep this up as this game wears on.
Fourth and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Back to throw again. He lets it go. He finds the running back for a fourth down catch. They get him at the 42, good enough for a first down.
Hey, they hit this for the first down, and I kind of like the approach. Be aggressive. Show your players that you believe in them, especially early in the game like this. Take a chance, and here it works out for them.
Clemson getting set with a first and 10 now. Gonna run it. It's Davidson. Eludes a tackle. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30. And the Tigers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And they'll go right back to him on first down. And this time he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense all over him that time.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. On the move now. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Escaping the pressure, moving right. On the run, he'll let it go. What a catch! The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
The Tigers will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. Big fourth down stop.
this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. It looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Back to pass. It's St. Clair. That's reeled in. It's Edwards. They bring it down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. He escapes the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Intercepted. Picked off by the defense.
Oh, how I love when this happens. The big dog up front is working hard and snatched his opportunity. Good for him.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Short game, what's going to be the final play of the first period. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking for a man. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. They mix it up with a run. Running through the tackle. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. And the Tigers looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here. But they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
Keeping it on the ground here. Has the first down and more. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. Caught over the middle. It's Concepcion. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
And they'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You can see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Going after, knocked right through. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Brown. He's tackled at the 10, not good field position to start the drive. Offense is back out there. They reached the end zone the last time out. Trying to do the same thing here. And on the carry, he's heading left. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Moves out of the pocket. He's hit as he throws it. Grab near the sticks. It's Moore. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Now they call a run. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Throwing off play action. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the 1st and keep this drive moving.
And his first throw here is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's a short completion to the big tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? The pass rush closing in. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They pick up enough for the 1st down. Football goes to the 45.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And the quarterback keeps it here. And the defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play. But crank the tempo here for this next play. It's a run. Running back's got it. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Under pressure, just lets it go.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
In the red area, it's Davidson. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
A play action, looking to throw. Moves left out of the pocket. They'll try a pass here. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So here we go, third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Shotgun formation here on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Well, they've had great continuity, done a nice job of mixing the run with the pass. Here, one of their first mistakes on the drive, a dropped pass, and now a fourth down.
The Tigers will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. He's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking for 6. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, the design of this play is perfect. Everything you want to see. The quarterback puts the ball on the money. The ball is right in his arms. All he has to do is catch it for a touchdown, and he chops it on fourth down.
Defense is coming after him. Looking to scramble now. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. A gain makes it second and medium. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Caught quickly. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Out of the gun now on third down. The pocket breaking down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Buckeyes will look to convert here on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. The short completion to the tight end. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
But his coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep to the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later.
And looking for a big play here. Catch made down inside the 25. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his back. but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. On the move now. A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Lets it go quickly. The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. They'll start the drive here with an end around. First down, looking for more now. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, we're seeing this more and more where wide receivers are getting involved in the running game, both here in college and also up in the NFL. I think it's due to plays like this one right here. And it's not going to change anytime soon.
Breaks into the clear. Across midfield. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in the rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to 30. And the Tigers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. And at first down, they go right back to him. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Turner. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone.
Big conversion there on third down to the receiver. Quarterbacks love a guy that they can depend on in these kind of situations.
The quarterback keeps it on the option. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And it falls incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Well within field goal range now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab made by the tight end. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on fourth down.
They're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. 4th down and 7. Quarterback drops back. but it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the 3rd quarter. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now,
and it's hauled in way downfield. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. They'll hand it off. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Quarterback still with the football. As the first down is still going. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
We think about option plays, especially quarterback when he keeps the ball. A lot of times it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
Catch is made down the middle. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Buckeyes. The big tight end will not be denied. What a play. And a touchdown to the big tight end. We're seeing it more and more on Saturdays and Sundays, Kurt.
Well, the tight end saying, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Don't forget I'm a pretty good player, too. All the attention being put on the wide receivers out on the perimeter. It's going to make this defense have to focus on the interior, making sure where that tight end is and trying to slow him down.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. On the ground, it's Davidson. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. The Tigers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
That's a really good run by this offense. And Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. And here's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that run on the previous play.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. They'll try to run for the first down. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
So the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
The offense stays in the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. snap, looking to throw here. And it's incomplete on fourth down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one.
Broken tackle still going. You make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Now we run a draw play. Look out, room to run here. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. Well, Kurt, Ohio State has the lead here after one. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. It's a draw play. Gets into space at the 50. Now here he goes. Crosses the 10. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Clemson.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
Well, the back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed in, knew exactly what was coming, and made the tackle.
The back's got it. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Oh, it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Complete. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Here's the handoff, testing the middle. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. That play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. Looking for some space. It's Peoples. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Meant kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Crimson offense is back out there. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. He escapes the pocket. The ball is picked off. All the way back for a score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead, and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Going backwards to open up this drive after the loss, 2nd down and 15. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Second down play coming up. We're trying to run it with the option. Pitch play to the back. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Good job by the defense forcing this pitch to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands. The problem is they gave up some positive yards there, but at least they brought him down.
The back's got it on the pitch. Oh, look at the quick cut. Picks him about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down.
Love how this defense took the quarterback away, not allowing him to get the yards, making him pitch the ball, and then they just rallied to the football. Now we got a big 4th down coming up.
And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Leaning on the run game here late.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
With the catch, it's Smith. Touchdown, Ohio State. They continue to roll up the score.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. And now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Turner. And they tackle him at the 8. So the offense starts backed up on this possession. So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. And the Tigers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan, His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been a...
And that one's picked off. What a play. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. With the clock running down, they're just one kneel down away from the victory.